Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and today I have made myself a cup of coffee with chocolate chips, mini dehydrated marshmallows, the little ones you get from Target, whipped cream, gingerbread man, and we're going to stir it with a chocolate spoon because we need to get jacked, okay? I got some serious stuff that I need to do, so we are going to spend the day together while I just get stuff done. I need to wrap gifts, figure out what I've got, who I need to get for, you know, just get my life together. Now, last night, was there a video? No. Why was there not a video? Because I had to proctor an exam yesterday, and I was at work until 7 o'clock printing because Carl, our best friend, has a problem with prioritizing, right? Like, you work at a law school, you teach students, they take exams, you grade exams. So why is writing articles about judicial vacancies, writing op-eds about who was appointed, speaking to the press all over the world, why is that more important than what we're doing over here? I don't know, but I let him know that, you know, grades are due on January 5th. Ain't nobody playing with him this year. Get it done. I got them to you the day that you wanted them because you were calling me at 8:30 this morning, the second I walk in the office, as you do every morning, panicking because when are you going to get your exams? Well, I have to wait until the person who looks at the back end of the exams, makes sure everybody did it right, turned them in right, and gives me the okay to print. Oh my gosh, my whole day is going to be blown apart because I've got to wait on somebody else. Then, when it comes time for me to print, well, you know, you don't have to print them all. I said, Carl, I'm printing them all. I'm separating question 1, 2, and 3. They'll be separated for you. You can read question 1 this weekend. Let's get it done. He said, okay. I ain't playing with you. It's exam time. I got 1,000 and I told him, I said, look, I've got 1,000 other things I have to do and other exams I have to print and prepare. I have put you as a priority so that you can get your part done so that we don't have to listen to anybody being mad. I can go on. I can go on and on and on with Carl stories. Okay, let's have some coffee, shall we? Putting all that chocolate in it gives me my cocoa peppermint. All right, kind of torn the box all apart. Whoopsies. So we have to do days 12 and 13. So day 12 was a craft. Let's start there. I hope that you all had a great week and are looking forward to the weekend. Am I looking forward to the weekend? Yes and no. Yes, because I can do what I want, but no, because I can't do what I want, because I have to do what I have to do. It is so fantastic being me. Today's craft is brought to you by Mr. Candy Cane. Today we're going to make a candy cane ornament. So let's read directions. I was tempted not to because it's just a candy cane. No, we don't do that. Starting from either end of the candy cane backer, add the stripes alternating red and white. Okay, this is the candy cane backer. Okay. Why would they give us red stripes when this is red? Okay, we're not questioning. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, somebody's sticker came off. Oh, no it didn't. Yes it did. Alright, so I would imagine this goes here. Okay. And that this would go here. So we've got that much. We've got that much done. So yeah, I keep thinking about the swaps, and let's just, I don't know. Maybe we'll just have craft-alongs. I want to do a live at some point. Maybe during my Christmas break we can have a live and we can craft together. The only thing is I would have to do that on my phone, and I film on a camera, so that's a learning curve for me. Let's do red first. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. I'm sure it's not that difficult. Oh, and I have exciting news. I applied to be an Amazon affiliate partner and was accepted. And so now when I purchase things from Amazon, I can put links down below, and if you click on those links and purchase from those links, I can earn a small commission. And I'm I may earn a small commission. And I'm super excited about that opportunity. Because Mommy robbed from herself, and Mommy gotta hustle. Mommy gotta learn how to hustle real quick. I don't think I'm doing this right, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, does it? We don't know. We just do not know. So in the last video that I had my dies, where I had purchased my dies, I have my links, and, well, not my last video, the one where I had a haul and something else. What did we do? Haul and socks? Haul and a craft? Whatever it was. We don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that one. We are very confused with this candy cane. I added links, and you'll see them. It's the one where the reindeer popped up out of the present on the thumbnail and the title. That one. Yep. So I'm super excited about that. And I actually have a couple of things that I want to look for on Amazon today, actually. Do I remember what that was? Not really. I didn't write it down, but I remember coming in here and seeing something and going, oh yeah, I need to check Amazon for one of those. What was it? We don't know. No idea. Are we making this candy cane right? We don't know. No idea. We're just making it, okay? We're just making it, and we've got 2 reds, and it's fine. How about if we take that red off, and we put a white, and we'll have 2 whites. We'll have it red, white, red, white, red, white, red. Okay, that's where I messed up. So let's just move him down, move him up. Can't talk and craft. Reasons why I can't talk and craft. Oh, white, red, white, red, white, red, white. Red. Why? Why doesn't, oh. White. And we'll let that red be the red. That was fun. Okay, great. All right, then what? At the top of the candy cane, secure the hanging string between the backer and one of the foam stripes. Glad you told me that after you told me to stick them all down. Whatever. Just wondering if this piece would look better. Yeah, doesn't matter. All right, so we're going to put that there. Put that there. Okay, then we're going to put the little bow. No need to bark, dude. It's just the guy that visits his car like 10 times a day. Gee, we wonder what he's doing in there. Alright. I don't know, maybe he doesn't smoke in his house and he goes out there to smoke his little cigarettes, but why would you want to be in a boxed-in car? We don't know. We're going to put that right there. Then I'm going to put one of these here and here and here. And it looks like a 3-year-old made this. And that is so exciting. We're going to put a little thing there. And we're going to put a little thing there. And then we're going to put a little thing. No, we won't put him on there. That's too many. Then put a little thing on there. Okay, great. That was so fantastic. Okay, so there's our ornament. We made that as if we were 3 years old. Okay, so now we're going to open the socks. I'm going to throw all of this away. Let's just scoop it down into okay. All right, so I am interested to know if any of you have checked out my savings budgeting videos and what you think about them, and if you want that to be part of this channel. I probably will do it because that's the best way for me to hold myself accountable. When I stop filming is when I rob myself, apparently. So every other week when I get paid, we'll do some budgeting. And you'll see through my budgeting videos that I can either do it on like an iPad or on paper. And I want you guys to let me know which way you want me to do it this year. And I can make it happen, because digitally I just make a book on my iPad. And then paper, you saw it's in a in a Happy Planner rings setup. All right. So for day 13, we have socks. Let's see what socks we have today. Okay. Okay. Snagged it a little bit. That's not good. I really wish there was an alternative to putting these together other than these plastic, whatever these things are called, because they just get snagged. Anyway, we have some precious snowmen, and that is fantastic. There was a system that was supposed to go north of us yesterday, and we possibly could get a dusting. We got 0. This weekend we're supposed to have an Arctic blast that comes through, possible flurries Sunday or Monday, I think, but that probably will get blown apart because we've probably seen all the snow we're going to see for this season, and now I'm angry. And it's so fantastic. All right, I'm going to go drink some coffee, have a little gingerbread man, take my vitamins, and then we're going to go downstairs and wrap some presents because I have to do that. All right, see you in a minute. I need my scissors. Yay me. Thank goodness I kept my craft scissors down here. All right, I'm going to cut off these tags. And I'm going to wrap this. I'm not going to wrap mine. Should I wrap mine and we open them together? I don't know. Okay, so let's fit in a box. I guess I could use a robe box for this. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to do a voiceover because I got to concentrate. We can't concentrate and talk at the same time. It's a problem. So the first couple of gifts that I wanted to wrap were the, I have to whisper because he's in the room next to me, but it's the Eagles hoodies that I found at Marshall's for like 30 bucks a piece for us to wear to the game, and that we're going to go to later on this year. And it's so exciting. So I'm wrapping up his and mine so that we can open them at the same time. And I'm going to have us open it like the night before we leave. So, and I'm going to take my camera with me. I can't take it into the stadium, but I'm going to take it with me and maybe do, you know, a few shots on my phone that I can add into a video or whatever I can do. I have no idea if there's like no recording or, you know, who knows? Who knows? Never been. I have never been. And that punk went while he was in the Navy with a friend, and I always wanted to be the one to take him to his first NFL game because I used to ask my dad all the time when I was a kid, please, can you take me to a Redskins game, please, please? Oh, no, the tickets, you can't ever find them, because they were popular back then, so they probably were sold out. But he never took me, so I said, when I have a child, when I have a boy, I'm taking him to a football game. Well, little punk went before I could take him, but that's okay. We're going now. Better late than never. So fantastic. The other thing is, remember when I said that I wanted my packages to match my tree? I turned on the TV, started watching Murder and Mayhem, and grabbing whatever wrapping paper that I've had for the past couple of years, and decided, you know what, we don't care about matching. We need to get rid of this older paper so that when all of the sales happen after Christmas and everything is on clearance, we can go grab some new stuff. Okay? Alrighty then. So, yeah, I'm not sure if anybody is really interested in watching me rap, but, yeah, the lining up, the OCD, it's a problem. It's the way my mother taught me. This trick I've learned from watching someone on Instagram. I follow somebody that wraps gifts, thinking maybe if I watch a little bit more, I can get better and be like my mother. No, it's never going to happen, Leslie. Stop it. Anyway, the trick is you get some double-sided tape and you fold over the end piece. Just double it over, right? And then you take it and you lay it down the width of the, piece that you need to tape down. Then when you peel apart that backing from where you doubled it over, it will just peel all of the tape backing off of the whole piece across in one shot, like you just saw me do. Fabulous little trick. 9 times out of 10 it works. I'd say even 9.9 out of 10 times it works. Sometimes I have the error. I think it's me, but most of the time it worked. So yeah, I really enjoyed learning that trick and trying it out. And I don't know. No, there they are. There they are. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting on tags. And it says, to my son from Saquon. Saquon is the guy that's on the soap that I got him. He's some player, running back or something for the Eagles. So I said, well, we're going to make this from him. That way we can open it early, and he's got a little gift from one of his idols. Like he's 12 or something, but whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine. He's going to love the gift, I hope. I hope he doesn't have one like it already. We'll see. But yeah, once I get these out of the way, then I'm just going to start grabbing all of my other gifts. Whatever my hand hits, I'm wrapping. Of course, I've sped it up, but I ended up wrapping for about an hour. And I got a good chunk of it done. And at the end of this wrapping session, I'm going to show you or tell you the story of what I'm doing. It's just a short clip of it, but hopefully you'll be able to get the gist of what I'm doing. The mouth, we don't know why the mouth is always going when I'm concentrating with the... And it looks even crazier when it's in super speed, because I'm just... We don't know. We don't know. It's an affliction. But yeah, so I got quite a few gifts wrapped, and I did a special project. I think that was my last one. I've got all of that stuff to do for my great niece, where we bought her all of those towels and cutting boards and things for her kitchen. And then I've got my great nieces, and then I've got great nephews to do. Their father's gift got wrapped. My niece and her husband's, most of their gifts are wrapped. Yeah. So, I've still got quite a bit of wrapping to do, but I've got 10 days. Well, 11 counting today, but 10 starting tomorrow. And I thought, well, if I just take an hour a day and I just wrap for 1 hour a day, maybe I could be done in like 5 days. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. We don't know. But this is the ski cap or whatever they're called that I got for myself. And here I'm very confused because it says 1 time cut off the pom-pom. And I'm like, 1 time cut off the pom-pom? You could only cut it once. Why is it, what? It confused me. Why are you talking about you can only cut it off once? Because obviously you can only cut it off once. What? So I guess it was trying to say it's not one of those that you can pop it off and then put a different one on, but it's for me. I want the pom-pom. I'm having the pom-pom, so I did not cut it off. So I kind of get 2 gifts, and he only gets 1, but it's okay, right? I guess it is. I don't know. Well, I'm paying for the tickets for him to see the game, so. And the train ticket. He's paying for the hotel. And then we'll have these. So, we will be getting up there like the night before and just kind of crash and rest, get a good dinner, crash and just hang out in the hotel. I'm not trying to go around Washington, D.C. or Maryland anywhere after dark. No, thank you. So I'm just really praying that our travels are safe to and from, and we make it home and we don't get heckled. I don't think the Redskins fans are as crazy as the Eagles fans, so I don't think they're going to heckle us too much. And hopefully we don't suck for them to give us a reason to heckle us. I don't know. I used to watch the NFL when I was younger, and then it just became political and stupid, and that's not what I'm watching football for. I'm watching it for the sport of the game. Then they're changing all the rules, and you can't hit anybody. Well, that's the whole point of the game, and I get the head injuries. You want to keep them to a minimum, but people are going to break the rules and headbutt you and just pull your mask up, face mask up. So this is what you signed up for. Thank you. Whatever. This one I wanted to keep in here so that you could see that it's really, when you have an odd-shaped gift, a lot of people get intimidated by it. I used to, and now I'm just like, wrap it like I would any other gift. Why not? So I just add a little extra to the ends of it where I fold it up and fold in the ends, and that way I know that I have plenty of room to do whatever I need to do to make it look as good as I can make it look. So this is one of my gifts for my niece's husband, and he's a grouch, he's a Grinch, so he gets his things in Grinch paper every once in a while, because he can be Mr. Grumpy Pants. So I thought, well, I've got all this paper left from 2 years ago, the last time I wrapped his gifts in this, so he's getting Grinch paper this year, and he's going to like it. And that is just how that goes. Okay? Alrighty then. Do you give people themes for their gift wrapping, or do you do it all in one? Do you have to match your tree? Do you match your home decor? How do you do it? Do you just, do the best you can and make it happen? I don't know. It used to be that everybody got a theme. As the children were growing up, they each had a theme. And then as I was living alone, I was like, well, I don't have any little kids to really have, paper for. So I started matching my tree. And then sometimes I'll go between matching my tree one year and then the next year I'm like, let's just get rid of all this extra paper that I have, because one year when you have themes and the next year you're matching your tree, you end up with 12 rolls of wrapping paper and they're all different. And it's like, how am I going to justify buying more when I have bits and pieces of 12 wrapping paper rolls? This is another place where I show you don't throw out any of your scraps. You can take them and wrap smaller gifts with them. Every little scrap can be saved, and when they get down to barely anything, you can make tags with them. You can make it go a long way. Now, am I trying to make it go a long way? No, but am I trying to let you know that you can let your paper go a long way? Yes. So that's what the demonstration was here as I'm doing the mouth motions in full, like, fast motion speed. It's a problem. So we're getting near the end of the wrapping session because I'm starting to get tired and not really care. And it becomes a bit of a problem. I think the next one that I do is going to be the one where I have a certain thing that I'm doing for that gift. So I'm just going to sit and watch this for just a second and figure out where I am, what we're doing, where are we going. Hold on, we're putting on some name tags, because when you got 5 gifts with the same paper, you don't know. Oh, we must pause for the puppy love. Look at that poor boys. That's our poor boys. That's our watch. Mommy loves the poor boys. Yes, I do. He's currently sitting behind me in my chair, and I'm sitting on the edge of my chair, and it's just fantastic, okay? Well, I'm starting to do my niece's presents now, and so this is the first part, but it's not the part where I want to show you what I'm doing. Did I even put that clip in here? We don't know. Again, we're using scraps. We're watching Murder and Mayhem as we wrap. We don't watch Christmas movies because they annoy me. We watch true crimes, okay? We need to figure out who murdered, how, what happened, what's going on. Can I solve it before they do? Sometimes I can. Just depends. But, yeah, I was watching the ID channel. I keep trying to watch these Christmas movies, and they are so goofy. They're just goofy, and I can't. It's a problem. So, yeah. Every once in a while I can, but for the most part I can't, because her name is Mary, and she lives on Jingle Way in Snowy Town, and she's looking for her old boyfriend Chris Kringle that she dated in high. No, we cannot. These are the Dr. Pepper candy canes that I got from my niece. She loves Dr. Pepper, so she's going to be excited to open those soon. Soon, my friends, we will get to the part where we're going to have the gag gift for her, but again, I guess we're just going to, I don't know, I was probably into the show that I was watching, but we're just going to continue showing you how to use the same piece of paper until you got nothing left, okay? Sure are. Must have been a good one, because I'm just, look at me, just watching it. I don't know what I was watching. I think at this point it was body cam or something, and it was showing a car chase and shootout. But as I'm watching myself wrap this last gift, I'm realizing that I didn't put the gag gift wrapping in here, so that's to come. All right, to round out this video, I thought that we would play with some of my new dies. Alright, so as I was saying before my camera decided to be weird, I'm pulling all of the words apart and their shadow dies because I want to do the shadow dies in red and the words in white. Because these are smaller die, I'm just going to use the mini DIY paper machine that I got off of AliExpress. And that tape is exactly why I'm getting rid of it, because I can't stand it. It doesn't stick. Alright, let's see which, yeah, that's the cut side. Okay. Okay. So there is one of the shadow dies. Alright, because that smushed it so much, I think it would be better just to take a piece of foam. Not the foam board, but just regular foam. And attach it. But that's mighty darn cute. Alright, so I wanted to give them a chance to dry. But here they are. I do like them with the foam versus the foam board. But that, you know, that is kind of cool still. But you get more height from it on the foam versus the foam board that just gets smushed. Alright, so I want to use Cup of Cheer and him. And I want to make a card with a black background. Card base will be black. So this is 8.5 by 11. I just want to cut it to 5.5. So five and 1/2 right there. Okay. Then let's score that at 4 1/4 because we know what we're doing. Okay. And we're just going to take it. By the way, the dollar store has a 25-cent sale going on. I can't quite make it to it, but these are 25 cents at the dollar store. Check the dollar store app. It still didn't line up. Check the dollar store app and like check arts and crafts and then sort it by price and choose 25 cents and you will see what's available in your closest store or the store that you go to for 25 cents. Alright, now I wanted to put a white background behind here. So we have, what was it, 4 1/4? So we're going to go 4 by 5. And if I can find 4 1/8 on here, we'll do that. 4 and 1/8. So we're going to say that's it. It's got to be 5 high. By 5 and let's try there. 4 1/4. Let's just go one line in from the quarter. Okay, we did it. Let's see if that fits. I just wanted to barely have a that didn't work out perfectly, but that's okay. That'll work good enough. So, I'm going to take our glue. Nope, I'm going to take my tape runner. Oh, and I have my thing in there. Alright, I'm going to take my tape runner. Real messy desk. Okay, guess we've decided that this is the front. And we're going to put that down like that. Call that good. Cup of cheer. Okay. So I will take this. Put it there. Take him. Doing the best we can, because he's mighty small. I'm going to take a little glue and glue that straw down. There we go. Then I want to take and cut this by this. Put it on the inside. Cut it a little bit shorter. Just a smidge shorter. Okay. Not straight, but that's okay. It's handmade. Then I want to take this and round the corners. We don't want to round the corners on that. And then is it centered? We don't know. Not particularly. That's all right. Because this is just a practice card. Just to have fun. And there we go. Perfect. Now, good enough? Yeah, just wanted to play around with it. Wanted to play around with these, and then I thought, well, I could just make a little template card just to see. But there we have it. And you can write in here. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. It's a long one because I have 2 days to make up for, so I thought I'd bring you as much content as I possibly could. A little crafting, a little wrapping, a little complaining. It's wonderful. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up or hype it. Make sure if you haven't to hit subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my channel. I will see you again tomorrow for day 14 of Vlogmas 2025. 10 days. 10 days until Santa comes. I have to go finish wrapping now. Alright guys, have a great day. Bye.